everything fresh, nothing frozen, that's no lie. That's what goes in it, in and out. That's what it's all about. In and out, in and out. That's what a hamburger's all about.
Yo, Buddy Ross here. Found some Baja Blast right here in Arizona in this Safeway. I'll give you the details in a bit, but first I gotta drive back all the way back to Los Angeles. We'll see you in a week or so. Everybody, is Buddy Ross over here on YouTube, and we're right here at the original In-N-Out in the city of Baldwin Park. I'm right here with his nice In-N-Out employee. Hello.
Yeah, so this is what the original looked like in 1948. And here's In-N-Out right here without the freeway. So it's right here. They lived right across the street. So here's Garvey, here's Francisquito. What happened was the freeway came through in 1954. So they had to knock down the original. And when they knocked it down, they built exactly where we are right now. But they built this one the second time around. So that's what it looked like in 1954. And then in 1954, it went all the way through till 2014. It did get gated up because we built the one next door in 2004.
Oh, wow.
So this one wasn't really serving a purpose, being gated up. So when we knocked it down, we brought it back to the original, which was just like this. Harry and Esther are the founders of In-N-Out. This is Harry and Esther. And they have two children by the name of Rich and Guy. This is Rich and Guy. And Guy is the father of the current owner, Lindsay, and our president.
And that's Guy as well?
This is Harry.
Oh, Harry.
A little bit older right there. So they have all since passed on, but like I said, it's still family owned.
Yeah.
And it will stay that way.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, it's family owned, but I also, now nobody likes sad stories because I know one of the sad stories, and I also heard that one of the families, they died in a plane crash.
Yeah, that was rich. It was after opening a store. store, and the plane did go down, and yes, unfortunately, he did pass away. They have all since passed away.
Well, no, yeah, but like
Yeah.
age-wise.
But yes, well, no, not age-wise necessarily. He also died young.
Oh, wow.
And then Harry was the first, Rich was the second, third, and then Esther survived her children and her and her husband. Yes. But there's a season for everything, unfortunately, and but there's always a season for in and out.
Oh, yeah.
And keep the doors open and keep it family-minded.
Yeah, and also, even though, okay, I'm not from the city of Baldwin Park, but I live in Linwood, so I'm next to Downey.
Very, very close.
Yeah, and when I was a kid, the only In-N-Outs that I ate as a kid with my brother and my mom was the one in Downey over there, right by the
Oh
Solar
yeah,
Mall.
and that's still a 2-lane, isn't it? It's a drive-through, right?
Yeah, it's drive-through and still has a dine-in restaurant, but that was In-N-Out that I grew up eating, like that specific location. And the other one that I also ate was the one in Huntington Park, which my mother went to Huntington Park High at the time, where I think they made American Graffiti at the time. It was the 80s era. My mom was a 80s teen, and she told me that we were eating at that In-N-Out at the Huntington Park, and that was a lot older as well.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there are some remaining 2 lanes like this.
Yeah, which I've seen. I actually, my bad interruptions, because I've been around multiple areas, and I've seen those 2 drive-throughs.
just
One,
the drive-thru.
I was about to say 7th. I think it's 7th Avenue
Over
or
there in
the 60 freeway.
Yes.
Well, I don't know the city. I was about to say 60 freeway because I see the sign, and my mom's like pulling over. We're getting in and out.
I think a lot of people pull over and hit in and out. It just always hits the spot, and it always tastes the same, which is comforting to me.
Yeah, because what I admire about the Snyder family is that they managed to do the quality control in their burgers.
Yes.
Unfortunately, when they another burger joint like McDonald's, they got the wrong guy in the business, which they got screwed over, and unfortunately,
That was very sad.
yeah.
The handshake should have meant something, unfortunately.
Yeah, but unfortunately they converted to a corporate, and the main founders of McDonald's, they were like, hey, what are we doing? We don't do frozen stuff. We do it's all about quality. We try to expand, but they just you go to those restaurants, it's like they're changing the menu. It's like see your masterpiece being run like that. It's like
That was quite a movie. That was watching the founder. It was quite a movie.
like all we need is the Snyder family because it's all about the quality
the
control.
integrity, like you said, the quality. We're all about
Exactly
the
right.
quality. Not only about the quality, but the friendliness and the cleanliness.
Oh yeah. And I believe, and of course back then in 48 there were no fountain machines, so everybody had glass bottles of
Yes, it
sodas.
was bottles, yes. If you were on the opposite side, it's a good shot to get on the outside as well.
Yeah.
But yes, we would have a Coke refrigerator on the inside, and then there was one on the outside as well, and they were stocked.
Oh, well, and coffee
We
too?
always sold coffee, yes.
Yeah.
And then right here is just a nightstand, but it would have been used
Original
as a cash
register.
drawer. This is vintage, but I don't believe it's the one that we actually owned, but it is
Oh,
vintage, yes. Don't forget to take stickers and a pamphlet with you.
Oh
On top of the refrigerator here, we have a cheese slicer. So we do still have blocks of cheese, yes. So the block of cheese would go up top, and then you turn the handle and the wire would slice it.
wow. Yeah.
This is really cool right here because this is actually something we had our hands on. This is our original potato dicer.
Oh wow.
And it was actually in our warehouse, so that's really cool that we had this saved. And then we peeled the potatoes the old-fashioned way.
Oh yeah.
And then they would have been diced here, put into a colander here. We would take this colander and then we would dump it right over here into the big side of, this is just a washer.
Oh, wow.
A 1948 washer. And we would fill this up with the diced potatoes, fill it up with water. It wouldn't be agitated, so it'd be used like a sink. But you have to get the water off, spin the water off before you put them in the baskets, otherwise you're going to have oil popping.
Oh, wow.
So prior to using the washing machine, Harry would have towel dried them, but that could get pretty time consuming if you get a lot of customers.
Oh, yeah.
And so this was used like a salad spinner or a potato spinner. This would have spun and then dried off the potatoes, and then this lifts up. Needs to be oiled.
Oh, wow.
Let's give it one more go. Hi, how are you? Well, anyway, this lifts up. I should put the pin down. You guys are welcome to go in. Oh, I can't get it up.
Oh, man.
No, I can. I just kind of wrenched my back this morning, and I'm trying to protect it.
Yeah, no, I really, because I got into an accident with my back, while back, and I just don't want to, like...
You know how, for me, honestly, all I did, I was in bed, and I turned, there it goes. I turned and I pulled a muscle, so this morning I'm really trying to, save it. But anyway, this comes up.
Wow. Oh, wow.
It's like the sword and the stone, you gently do it.
Oh, yeah.
So then you were able to put the dry potatoes in the basket without getting popped.
Oh, wow.
And that's extremely innovative to use the washing machine as a potato spinner. Yeah. And then if you come this way, you can see this. It's okay to let it. This is a bathroom, but it was also, of course, it didn't have a window.
Oh yeah.
We'd also bring that drawer in here at night, put the toilet seat down. You would put the board on your lap and count the money.
Oh, I see. Yeah, because I know, because we have, like, it's important to not be seen counting.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. But this is a good shot for you.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that, like those old
sodas. Yeah, the sodas were on display.
Yeah, like that's sort of fun. And I've seen movies where they take place in the old era, and I'm wondering, like, where do they even still get those bottles?
They have to buy them from probably like eBay or just a specialty shop, vintage, because those are vintage. I know they still make some of the sodas at some of the older. Like there's a place called Charlie Brown's in Palmdale. They still have old sodas, but they're not the vintage bottles.
Oh no, of course not. It's like more updated and so.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen some of them, but you know.
Like Delaware Punch, but it wouldn't be in the vintage bottle, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, because myself, I have also my own personal collection of vintage bottles. So not like this vintage, but like 80s, some 90s, and not just that, even the ones from Mexico. Like I brought some from Mexico and brought them home, and I'm like, I gotta bring these. I gotta bring these Cokes, Pepsis, even the 7-Ups.
I know. Look at that cool bottle.
Oh yeah, and I also find interesting that like it's the only restaurant that has 7-Up as a fountain machine options, because like most restaurants don't have that. It's like everybody loves 7-Up when they come here.
Because you're welcome to take the stickers in there and the pamphlet. Yeah. So this is what it looked like. There was stickers available for you inside. Yeah. Yes, you can. Yeah, this is just what it looked like in 1948. So you're in store.
I thought they did sell real hamburgers. That's why we stopped.
Oh no! 25 cents. If you
No, not for the price. I thought it was like.
Oh no!
You know,
Well, it's just like any other In and Out. If it's open for food, you're gonna see a lot of cars here. Yeah, you're very lucky if there's no one there. Yeah, we actually sold cigarettes too.
Oh yeah, it was a different time. Like back then, you buy a cigarette, and then of course you'll make sure, and a mirror too, to make sure that you have it on right and everything else. But look at that, like a penny for a cigarette. Well done.
And then there's a pamphlet right there that shows where you
Gotta get a shot on the price range. Now, if you look over here, this was the original price back in 1948, and right here, a voice speaker. This was actually one of the first restaurants to have a voice speaker in the driveway. Voice here, order there, and ready to roll. All the cars would line up, park over there, and there you go. And here's the Interstate 10. It'll take you to the end of Santa Monica, and if you go east, it'll take you all the way to Houston, to Florida. And there's the original sign, palm trees, in and out. And a bigger shout out to Lindsay Snyder too. And if you're right here in Baldwin Park, stop by over here. And on the other side of the Interstate 10,
Mom had
you can go to the gift shops and and eat yourself in and out too. Which you get to be in the next video. But next video, I'll eat in and out with some friends. I'm not gonna eat by myself for today. Well, I will probably, but not behind the camera because I'm almost out of the battery.
Oh my God, that was so cute. It was